You there, adventurer? Yes, you. Do you desire knowledge of immense worlds and arcane power? A codex of untold stories and lore? Or perhaps simply easy listening for your daily commute? Then feast your eyes, or, more accurately, ears, upon Dungeonpedia. Shit's about to get nerdy in here.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Dungeonpedia, an exploration into the lore of Dungeons & Dragons. We're your hosts, Lou and Markel.
Taylor Stanfield.
And I'm Travis Peasley.
I don't know what that weird, on the end of the word, I don't know what that weird thing I did in there was. Like, I was just talking, and then I did a weird little lilt. I promise I'm not trying to do anything new, guys.
It's okay. This has not been a week for trying very many new things.
Nope.
Well, actually, I'd say that. I mean, it's not new, but basically this whole week, I have just been alternating between research and art about Dungeons & Dragons. So it's pretty much been a D&D filled week for myself.
I tried a new kind of puff pastry from the grocery store bakery. So I tried something new this week.
Oh, well, congratulations.
I have tried nothing new. I have just been exhausted all week from work.
Yeah.
And occasionally playing video games.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
It do be that way.
But
I have also been working.
I'm sorry, you guys.
It's okay.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, I have been working really hard on research. I put in overtime.
You really did.
What do you mean by that?
So I did my research for the episode.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kept researching because I kept finding more and more cool stuff. And like the stuff I was researching, I really don't think it could be an episode. But honestly, I think it could be some bonus content.
Oh,
I don't know for sure exactly what I'm going to do with it, but I'm putting it out there. I'm going to do something with it. Basically, it's just the format is not good for a full episode, but I'm going to do something.
It's dangerous to put that out there.
Because people can hold me accountable.
Yeah, like the two of us heard that, and all of our listeners heard that. So that's dangerous. That's bold what you just did.
It is.
That's why I just don't promise things.
Well, see, the good thing is I already I already did most of the research.
Yeah, fucking fair. Well, what are we talking about?
Well, because I kind of told you guys this last time, although that was about a month ago. Last time I did the research. We're going to continue on with fiends-ish. Mm-hmm. So, for my own sanity, by the way, I'm going to be using the term infernals from now on to mean anyone of, infernal heritage. Like, yes, it's fiends, but it's not fiends. Fiends lowercase f and fiends uppercase f. I'm going to use infernals for that.
I didn't know you had any sanity left, so I don't know why that's a factor.
That's fair.
Anyway.
So we're continuing on down that road.
Okay, so where are we going on that road?
Well, when we last left off, we had started down the highway to hell. Yes.
God.
Yep.
Title of this episode.
Maybe.
Maybe not. We'll see. You'll find out. You'll know.
We covered the majority of devils, the lawful evil occupants of the 9 hells of Baator, the Beta Zoo.
Yes.
So exactly where we left off was along the hierarchy of devils. We finished with the Gelyagon, the ruthless, cold, literally icy commanders of Hell's legions. I had mentioned that the Gelyagons were deeply jealous and desired the powers of their superiors, the pit fiends.
Yes. Okay.
That's where we continue.
Okay. I remembered pit fiends.
This has been your devil refresher course.
Previously on Dungeonpedia.
So pit fiends were introduced in the very first monster manual in 1977, alongside a smaller collection of the Beta Zoo. On their first introduction, they were simply powerful devils who were Asmodeus' personal servants, but that definition quickly evolved.
Cool.
aside from obvious higher-ups, pit fiends are, in essence, the overlords of all devils. They're 12 feet tall, 800 pounds of muscle. Their bodies have a natural armor and massive scales. They have this typical gargoyle-ish appearance.
Oh, nice.
Jesus.
Yeah.
These things are huge.
Yeah, I did not imagine them being that big.
Massive bat wings, giant fangs, horns, prehensile tails, and a typical red skin, which literally inflamed when angry or excited.
Wow, so very classic.
Devil.
Classic devil.
Yeah.
Mixed with gargoyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in many ways, a pit fiend is exactly what you think of when you picture a devil.
Yeah.
They share a lot of traits with the majority of the Archdevils, both physical and mental. They're, without exception, incredibly intelligent, enigmatic, tyrannical masterminds who have an unwavering, inflated sense of superiority.
Nice.
Some of that was taken directly from a monster manual, by the way.
Wow.
As of 5th edition, they're officially established as the nobles of the devil hierarchy, forming the elite aristocracy of greater devils.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
So they're like the top tier of the devils, but then you also have archdevils. So it's
Kinda, yeah. I mean, yeah.
okay.
I mean, pretty much.
Gotcha.
I mean, because they're all devils, but the archdevils are just special devils.
Well, and it's not, and the pit fiends are they just pit fiends?
Yes, they're
it's not like a line of promotion.
Correct.
They're not part of the Beta Zoo.
Oh, no, they are. They are. They're the final step in that line.
Okay, so it is a promotion. Okay,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
So, and I could have probably put this in the last episode because that was mostly about the Beta Zoo, but I feel like they are a better transition into the Archdevils.
Okay. So you're telling me if I work really hard and believe in myself, I could be a pit fiend one day.
Yes.
Cool. Gotcha.
In fact, really, the way that the 9 Hells works is that if you work hard and are really fucking lucky, you could legally, in the eyes of the devils, oust Asmodeus one day because they have this line of progression.
The system, yeah.
Yeah. And it's not technically illegal to overthrow Asmodeus. He doesn't like it, but it's not technically illegal.
Well, it's kind of like the Sahuagin in a way. Like,
yeah.
You can definitely challenge your superiors. So like even though they value that structure, it's not a thing to, or it's not a thing to challenge your superior or whatever.
Exactly.
That's okay, that's interesting.
But the pit fiends' importance in hell showed even in where and how they traveled. They were rarely in the upper levels of hell, as well as the colder ones, so this may have just been a personal preference. They didn't like the cold.
Oh, so upper levels are less bad.
More accurately, they're less important.
They're closer to
the ruler.
Prime.
Yeah. No. So the higher the level, the closer the prime.
Yeah.
Oh, so I thought you were saying the pit fiends are closer to the prime.
Oh, no. I meant the higher the level, the closer to the prime.
Yeah.
Kind of like quote unquote real hell.
Yeah. Well,
so it's like at the top, not in Dungeons and Dragons, but like higher would be like purgatory.
Right.
In real hell, quote unquote real hell.
Right. So
Gotcha.
in the way that the 9 Hells works, essentially, is there is one entrance in, and it's Avernus. And all the other layers lead down to the deepest layer, which is... What is the name?
Treachery.
No. I didn't put it here because it's at the end of my notes.
Right.
Give me a sec. Is Nessus, which is the layer that Asmodeus rules.
Okay.
And the only way you can get through to it is through each individual layer.
And there's only one entrance between each layer, correct? Or are there multiple?
Actually, I don't know. I couldn't find that in my research. I know for a fact that there's only one entrance between Avernus and the layer underneath it, Dis.
Yeah, because that's where Tiamat hangs out.
Yes.
She guards that entrance. See, I knew that. So maybe that is the case.
Yeah.
But there's not a shortcut to the very bottom of the 9 hells.
Yeah.
Is kind of the idea. Gotcha.
Pretty much. So they pretty much just stuck to the lower levels, avoiding the colder ones.
Fair.
Just because they can and they're important, so they get to kind of dictate that.
Yeah, they can just kind of live wherever they want.
Yeah. They were in the greatest number in the lowest level of hell, Nessus.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever they went, even outside of hell, hordes of lower devils followed to attend and listen to their orders.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I know what they said that they do, but I feel like I just imagine them as like groupies. Like they see this big, tall, strapping, like pit fiend, you know, come through their little podunk hell town, and they're just like, oh my god.
Oh my god. So, in addition to all the terrifying muscle and fire and everything, they're also venomous.
Oh god.
And in addition to all that, to scare the shit out of you, they also have a fear aura.
Wow.
I mean, the fear aura makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, specifically a
venom-
magical one.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. The venomous part I didn't really
So
expect.
Yeah.
how do they deliver this venom?
Through their fangs.
They have fangs
Yeah.
too. Oh, do they like long walks on the beach? Or like, what kind of movies do they like? Like,
Lewin's ready.
I'm ready. Take me to hell. Drag me to hell.
Well, take your adventure party and go find a pit fiend. Luckily, pit fiends are often too self-absorbed in their own tasks to bother with the average adventurer. Just don't piss them off, because if they have a personal vendetta, then you're dead.
So they like won't even go. They don't even care.
Well, I mean, like, if you're in hell, they'll probably just send someone else after you.
Because it's like, you shouldn't be here.
But I'm not going to bother doing it myself.
Yeah, like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. So the pit fiends are kind of all one class, except for the Dark 8, which are just basically 8 special pit fiends at the top.
Why aren't there 9? There should be 9.
Well,
Because it's like, oh, it's so close. Oh, there should.
Because Asmodeus is the 9th one.
What?
no.
Ah,
Because they're below, so I don't know.
that would have been it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I didn't think about that until just now. But above them in the hierarchy are, of course, the Archdevils. Even those are in their own hierarchy. It's hierarchies all the way down.
Yeah.
So, Archdevils who are not the lord of a particular layer hold the title of Duke or Duchess, or otherwise generals or bureaucrats if the job is so inclined to a different title.
Mm-hmm.
Above them are, of course, the lords of each layer, called the Lords of the Nine.
Yeah.
So, there's your 9.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in turn ruled over by the indisputable but often plotted against King of the Nine Hells, Asmodeus.
Yes, the main man,
Often plotted against, but never overthrown, it seems.
the big guy.
Pretty much, yeah. He's got a lot going for him.
D&D campaign. Your party starts out as like minor devils in the highest layer of hell, and you work together to overthrow Asmodeus.
Oh God.
And
that
so
would actually be pretty cool.
that would be kind
That
of
would be a
fun.
really cool one.
And
yeah.
so then then maybe at the end, it's the kind of dynamic of like, do you want to like kill or sell out your friends or something like that, so that way you can have it all?
Oh man.
Or it's like, do you maybe want to, share something and, maybe change up the way hell is run or something?
You guys are gonna have a bit more inspiration on that as we
Oh
progress.
no! Oh no! And by no, I mean yes.
So, as is the nature of promotion and demotion in the Nine Hells, being a lord of a layer does not grant you promise that you will always be that rank.
Nice.
Earning Asmodeus' scorn or behaving unlawfully might earn you a demotion or worse, a punishment.
Oh no.
All Archdevils are incredibly powerful on a plane of incredible power, and on some level are either deities in their own right, such as Asmodeus, or damn near.
Yeah.
They can even do wish fulfillment along the lines of a wish spell. Usually this is sequestered only for deities, but any Archdevil can do it.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I would assume that you would have to appease them a whole lot for that to be a thing.
Usually that just means offering over your soul.
Oh, that's easy enough.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Who needs a soul?
True.
So each Archdevil has a pretty unique story, and many have multiple unique origins. I genuinely wish that I could devote a whole episode to each of these characters, even just to read exactly what's in the various sources. This is what I was talking about at the beginning of the episode.
Oh, that sweet bonus content.
It's just so good. Unfortunately, I can't do that now. So I'm just going to go over what I can layer by layer.
Okay, so No, you're probably going to answer this question as we go on. I'll hold it. I'll hold on to it.
Okay. Hold on to your questions until
Okay. Hold your questions, please.
On the first level of Hell, Avernus, we have Zariel, the Lord of Avernus, and her General Bel, who actually used to be Lord of it himself.
Oh, yeah, and he's a real devil.
I mean, they're all real devils.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Okay.
That was okay. Well, Belle is one that I had heard of. In real...
as in real life.
Taylor, I hate to break it to you. D&D is not real life.
Some of them are.
I mean, I'm sure that maybe all of them might have something somewhere, but Belle or Ball is a very prominent one that I've heard of. I play a lot of
this one
Shinigami
is
Tensei.
actually spelled Bel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Zariel was once an angel, a Solar more specifically, one of few Archdevils who are actually referred to as former angels in every single origin story.
Oh, nice.
Zariel was an angel who was assigned to watching the blood war by the Celestials, who, regardless of origins, were very interested in making sure the devils and demons fought each other forever.
Yeah. That's so underhanded.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I get it, but it's still just it doesn't fit the squeaky clean thing.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, like, I like that. I think that's interesting. But the idea is just kind of...
It is very interesting because it kind of... I would say that there are multiple iterations of that. It's not just like, oh, it's really funny when the squeaky clean guy gets his hands dirty. It's also, I think, really interesting when an otherwise horrible person has moments of compassion and genuine kindness.
Mm-hmm, defo.
It makes things more complex.
Mm-hmm.
So Zariel was corrupted by the plane of Baator, as well as a growing obsession with war corrupting her as well.
Mm-hmm.
She was frustrated that the powers that be on Celestia refused to battle, despite her certainty that the host of Celestia could wipe out both sides if they only would do it. She repeatedly asked to join the battle, denied each time, and so she decided to take up a mob of mortal followers and made her own attack.
Oh, sweet.
She cut through legions of devils and demons before she was overwhelmed by sheer numbers. After the battle, Asmodeus allowed her to recover, having found her unconscious atop a mountain of her dead foes.
Oh.
After she recovered, Asmodeus made her Lord of Avernus and his champion, leading the armies and guarding the only entrance to the rest of the Nine Hells.
Dang. Like, I know that it's, like, the highest level, which I feel like, in like you said, it kind of translates to importance. But I feel like that's very interesting that was, like, kind of someone's entry,
Yeah.
like, someone's starting point in their, like, hellish career is like, hey, you're a fallen angel. Why don't you guard the entrance to my entire realm?
I mean, she wiped out legions of
demons and devils.
And pretty much just like passed out from exhaustion at that point.
On top of a mountain of her enemies.
On top of a mountain of her enemies. So I can see why he decided to choose her to...
Yeah.
That's a very impressive resume. But also...
And at this point, there's some beautiful art behind it. At this point, she's kind of been physically corrupted in the manner that that origin story from last time depicted Asmodeus being transformed.
Oh, gotcha.
So she kind of bears that
look of like evil angel.
Yeah. And it's a whole lot easier to convince a lawful good person to come to the side of lawful evil than it is to like go to
the diagonals. Yeah. Than to sway them to the chaotic evil.
And she's certainly not allowed back in Celestia.
Yeah. I mean,
not now.
Not after she like kind of went and did their job for them.
So there's a whole bunch more and a lot of story with her and her general Bel, but suffice to say, there's a lot of bad blood and betrayal.
Yeah. Well, so was Bel the Lord of Avernus at that point?
Yes and no. It's
a whole thing.
debated.
Okay. Because I can imagine Asmodeus just like seeing this person and being like, yeah, you can run this one layer, and then Belle's just like on the other like end of the table, like,
excuse me, that's mine.
Hello, I'm right here.
So, at one point, Asmodeus had made Tiamat the actual Lord of Avernus, but she didn't do a very good job. So she was reduced to guarding the gate.
To Dis. She just spent too much time
fucking.
Just reveling in hedonism to actually do anything.
Yeah.
Why is Tiamat lawful evil? Anyway, I'm sorry. Moving on. Why is
The
Tiamat
lawful evil god of chaos? Anyway, I'm not going to get you off because if we do, we're not going to have time.
Yeah, this is not the episode for that.
So Dis was ruled over by Dispater. He was an archdevil of extreme paranoia, reclusive to his iron tower and employing spies and informants and overseeing production of weapons for the devil hordes.
Mood.
He also deals in trading for souls and secrets.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Very.
Yeah, and it's well, every time I hear secrets in that kind of context, I'm just like, Vecna.
Other notable archdevils of Dis include Dispater's consort and spymaster Lilith, their daughter I practiced this word, Malaclabra, and Dispater's most trusted advisor, Titivlus, which, again, not going to get into it too much, but there's this really interesting theory in Mordekainen's Tome of Foes that he is actually Dispater's either second form or that Titivlus has already disposed of Dispater and is impersonating him.
Oh, like a shadow broker situation.
Yeah.
Well, precisely like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, spoilers for Mass Effect 2 DLC. I mean, not really. All I really said is it exists, but...
So, the next level is Minoris, and the Lord of Minoris is Mammon, the patron of greed.
That name also sounds familiar. I think that's another...
I want to say he's also a real-life demon.
Yeah.
Devil.
Whatever.
He was literally and figuratively a two-faced, utterly selfish being.
Mood.
Literally everything has a price to him, and despite being the richest entity in all of the planes, he spends very little of it on maintaining his own domain. So much so that the sinking city, what the area is called, is constantly on the edge of collapse.
Wow.
Nice.
The richest being in all the planes?
Yes, legitimately.
Like, that they said that? That's crazy.
It said perhaps, but you know what they mean.
I mean, like, yeah, he has a lot of money. Also, that doesn't remind me of anything in real life at all.
No. So,
Anyway.
Quick fun thing about the sinking city. It has a soul marketplace for devils and fiends to trade souls.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What?
Yeah, it functions just like a regular marketplace. There are other types of stalls and stuff, but it's a soul marketplace.
I would be pissed if I sold my soul to one demon and then, like, whenever I finally died, it's like, nope, you're owned by this one now. Like, what the fuck?
Like, hi, he sold you to this street vendor for one corn chip. Congrats.
That's how much you're worth to him.
So now you live in this shitty, like, shanty in, like, a jar. That's all I can imagine they do with the souls is just like put them in jars.
I mean, I saw nothing to dispute that.
What do you do with a soul?
You turn it into whatever you want. More on that later.
Oh, okay.
Consume them to get power.
Also that.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I guess you could do that too.
So all of the previous archdevils had that traditional humanoid with bat wings, cloven hooves, and horns kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But Mammon resembles a half serpent, like a Yuan-Ti, with yellowed skin and bony spines, thin horns on his bald head, and a forked tongue.
Wait, doesn't he have two faces?
2 faces, 1 head.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I was imagining like a
2-headed.
Oh, yeah.
like that one guy from Star Wars,
Yeah, no, that would be cool too.
or like
he also has 2 forms because he had an original form, but that's no different than everyone else.
And I mean, I feel like they're archdevils. They can look however they want.
Again, yes and no. That'll be discussed later. There's
Damn
a
it.
lot in this episode.
Damn it.
So, The most notable archdevil on Minoros, other than Mammon, is Baal, Bael, who is Mammon's great general of noted acclaim that he utterly relies on. Because Mammon won't lift a fucking finger to do anything other than obtain more riches.
Dang.
So he makes Baal do everything else, including guard his riches.
So Baal probably,
Makes
like,
sense.
conjecture, Baal probably fucking hates him.
Baal isn't as ambitious as a lot of other devils are. He is perfectly content to rule over his armies.
You know what? Good for him. I'm glad.
He found the place where he was happy, and then he's like, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to stay here.
You know what? Good for him. I'm glad that somebody found fulfillment in their work in the Nine Hells.
Right.
And they're not constantly trying to step on somebody else to, or, you know, like with the Sahuagin, fucking eat somebody else to take their job.
Exactly. So
You know, good for him. Good for Baal.
The next layer is Phlegathos, and it's officially ruled by the archdevil Fierna.
Officially. Oh.
She rules in a sort of tandem with her father, Belial.
Oh, Belial. That's another real devil.
Yes.
Yes.
Real, quote unquote. Sorry, I hear something that I know anything about and I get excited.
No, I mean, I'm really glad that you're actually pointing this out because I forgot to go through and point out which ones that I knew came from
The
like real
The world.
I think
origins.
Belial was the Lord of Lies?
I think he was the one who destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, right?
I don't know.
He had something. I want to say he had something to do with Sodom and Gomorrah, but I mostly just know these things because I play a lot of Shin Megami Tensei. Gotta be honest.
So Fierna and Belial are partners, rivals, in a kind of paradox in hell, which is built upon this hierarchies and no share of power.
Yeah.
Fierna is unbelievably charismatic on top of being, you know, a sexy archdevil lady.
Mm-hmm.
And she was brilliant at manipulating hearts and minds.
Yeah.
Belial, on the other hand, is a hardworking genius who is constantly doing the ins and outs of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to hate and admire each other, but they also rely on and want to get rid of each other. So it's this constant ebb and flow of control for them, but it works. They get everything done.
So a father and a daughter having a complicated and somewhat unhealthy relationship. Groundbreaking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sure.
Meanwhile, I'm over here like, this is such an interesting thing. I can't wait to talk about this.
No, I mean it is interesting. I was jokes.
No, you're good.
I was jokes.
So the fifth layer, I see Stygia, is ruled by Levistus. Levistus is one of those stories that genuinely I want to tell you all of it. But unfortunately, due to time restraints, I can't.
Mm-hmm.
So for a quick rundown, he was ambitious to the point of refusing to play by the rules. Basically social suicide in Devil Society.
Yeah, because lawful.
Yeah.
You know?
It is one of those things where if he's like on the scale of law and chaos, he's like in law, but he's approaching chaos.
Mm-hmm.
So he ousted the previous lord, which is fine.
That's fine.
And the two fought each other constantly for control.
Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't enough. Levistus wanted more. In an attempt to overthrow Asmodeus, he also killed the king's consort.
Ooh, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Asmodeus doesn't take kindly to being overthrown. He likes his consorts for various reasons, but he especially does not like it when you violate the law.
God.
Was that a violation of the law?
That was a violation of the law.
That's like the whole, like, Morticia Adams monologue where it's like, you killed my consort, you tried to overthrow me, all that I could forgive, but breaking the law? Oh God, Asmodeus is a fucking loser.
For breaking the law, he was made into an example. Asmodeus imprisoned him in an unbreakable iceberg, where he could still issue commands from, but he couldn't scheme or attain freedom.
Oh God.
He's in charge, but he's going nowhere.
Oh, so he's kind of like, it's not even like a figurehead, but it's like a, oh fuck, that's good.
Yeah.
He's just a talking iceberg.
Yeah.
He was literally locked into his position forever.
Oh God.
Figuratively and literally.
Yeah. Also, Stygia is where the Sahuagin god lives.
Nice.
I suppose
Yeah.
unless someone does actually overthrow Asmodeus, then they could probably summon
Yeah.
the power enough to
Well,
unlock him.
Another notable archdevil in this layer is Geryon, who had previously fought Levistus for control of Stygia. He was the previous lord.
Oh, rip.
He can't exactly do that now that Levistus is protected by impenetrable ice. So he follows Levistus's orders and seeks to oust him. And to do that, he has to get him out first.
He's just like standing on the outside of the iceberg and he just like puts up a middle finger.
Probably.
All I can think of is the various scenes from Supernatural where they're trying to actually figure out how to get the devil out of the cage in hell.
Yeah.
And just like walking around it or pacing around trying to figure out what to do.
I have seen one episode of Supernatural.
And it wasn't that
It
one?
was not that one.
Real quick, Geryon has this cool... For the most part, they all have a humanoid thing.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Okay,
So,
carry on. Sorry.
Geryon has this cool lower body of a serpent, but at the end of the tail is like a scorpion stinger.
Ooh.
Nice.
Interesting.
He does look really cool. So the next layer is Malbolge. Yeah. I almost was like Malbolge, but I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Malbolge.
Malbolge.
And it's ruled by none other than the Princess of the Nine Hells, Asmodeus' daughter, Glacia.
Ooh.
She has a long history of rebellious activities, especially when it came to her father.
Oh boy.
I was going to ask why she was so high up, but
I mean,
that probably explains it.
I mean,
Yeah.
her daddy owns the company. That's why she's so high up. Like, you know?
Or did you mean high in the bad sense?
High in the bad sense. Like
It's because, you figured it out. It's because she's a rebellious.
she's not of like the lower
Levels.
levels.
Yeah.
Where are we?
We're firmly in the middle.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought we were deeper than we were.
Nope.
So it's the kind of thing where like she has a job because daddy owns the company, but she's not too high up because daddy owns the company.
rebellious.
It's even more interesting than that, too.
Oh shit.
So she bends laws, but she doesn't break them.
Ooh,
She delights in shocking others and is basically as chaotic as you can get without actually being chaotic.
Oh man, that's fun.
Before she was Lord of Malbolge, she ruled Hell's first organized crime syndicate.
Beautiful.
She used her followers to purchase souls on her behalf using gold that she had transmuted from lead. When the spell ended, the unwitting soul merchants were left with useless coins.
Oh my god.
Technically, it was a loophole in the way that the law had been written. And Asmodeus couldn't punish her for breaking the law because it wasn't broken.
Asmodeus was like, "Damn it! I knew I shouldn't have paid her way into law school. Damn it!"
Literally. But basically, the law stated that that the currency is given its value when it's minted, and that value is established then. Doesn't matter if it's
Oh.
made from something that's transmuted.
Oh.
But then when it transmuted back, this is useless. No one's going to accept this.
It's no longer minted
man.
at the value that it was because it's not
Gold.
gold.
I kind of love her
Me too.
a little bit.
So he couldn't punish her, but he decided, I'm going to promote you to Lord of the Realm, tying her to a single layer of hell
Mm-hmm.
and giving her responsibilities to keep her busy.
Oh, can they not leave their lairs?
They can, but to do so would basically be abandoning your post.
Which I'm going to assume is
gotcha.
against the law.
Yes.
And also, like you said, responsibilities.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
hilarious.
on Malbolge, the prison layer, Glacia is both warden and prisoner.
Oh,
Jesus.
that's good. Themes. Oh, themes.
So the next layer down is Maladomini. I said it right. I practiced it. I said it right.
Yeah.
Good job.
Wait, who do they put in prison in hell? People who break the law. Duh. Laws. Moving on.
And Maladomini is ruled by Beelzebul.
Oh, yeah, Lord of the Flies.
He was called Lord of Lies first, and for good reason. Beelzebul once ruled over Maladomini as well as Malbolge.
Ooh.
In an attempt to overthrow Asmodeus, notice how all of these say attempt, and paint him as incompetent, he altered documents, breaking the law.
Mm-hmm.
Asmodeus stripped Malbolg from his rule and cursed him so that every time he lied to a devil, he would turn into a slug for a year, including retroactively.
Is he just a slug?
It would take millennia to work that off. He literally just looks like a slug.
Is he at least like a big slug?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a big slug.
But he's just a slug.
As far as slugs go, he's an impressive specimen.
Yeah.
But
a massive slug that attracts flies. For this, people took the name Lord of Lies and made the nickname Lord of the Flies.
Oh my god. Oh, mwah, mwah, mwah. Chef's kisses.
Now you guys can see why I was so excited for all of this.
Oh, so would you say that encounter might have left him a little salty?
Looks into the camera like I'm on The Office. Yes, it did.
At that point, that's just rubbing salt in the wound. That would have been a better joke.
This is actually rubbing salt in the wound. He's also unable to strike deals without consequences for the other side. This is one of the punishments that Asmodeus gave him. So, because Asmodeus did this and also told everyone about it, no devil will bargain with him.
Oh, God. Ah, man.
So, the next layer below is the freezing cold layer of Cania, or Cania.
Canada.
Canada is hell. This just in.
I mean, I just said that because it's cold.
Cania, who is, and the ruler of Cania is Mephistopheles, the Lord of No Mercy.
Oh.
He was once a court magus in service of Asmodeus and seized rule of Cania from Rimmon, who has almost no information about him because he was in charge for such a short amount of time.
He was just there to be ousted.
Pretty much.
Like, they just created him to have someone oust him.
Mephistopheles did not ever take visitors and is the final protection between Asmodeus and the rest of the planes.
Ooh.
He allows nothing to distract him and devotes himself almost fully to his research, killing minions without a thought for simply suspecting them of annoying him.
Suspecting them of annoying him.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been pre-annoyed before, but I've never killed someone over being pre-annoyed.
This is kind of where the Lord of No Mercy comes from.
Oh, yeah.
So his research is in new spells, magical items, that sort of thing. He's obsessed with magical advancement.
Fair.
He's also reliant on his servant, Hudijin, to take all important information for him so that he would not be interrupted. And also, sometimes, to kill because he's so focused on something and someone dared to bother him.
He can't even tear himself away for the second that it would take to just Eldritch Blast somebody into oblivion.
Yeah.
So, like, him killing these random minions just for annoying him isn't against the law?
I had that thought.
No, because they're below him. I would say that a consort for the king is probably equal to a lord of a higher layer.
Okay, all right, fair. So it's like how it was a whole thing in like Hammurabi's code that it was different for like a noble person to kill someone of lower stature than it was for, or maybe the idea is that Hammurabi's code didn't have that precedent that was there before. But I know that there's been plenty of social contracts that are to do basically with like if you took out the eye of like a slave or something like that, you only had to like pay for it instead of like.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Basically, the people below you are completely indispensable, but the people above you, you better have a damn good reason for doing anything.
Right. Okay.
Okay. I excuse murder, but I draw the line at forging documents.
Asmodeus.
Is how Asmodeus feels about that.
So Mephistopheles is also known to have at least one son with a mortal woman.
At least.
Who was referred to, interestingly enough, as both a tiefling and a cambion.
I mean, that's like a Sarek a little bit. Like, I think a Sarek is formally a... I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Basically, there's just...
Also... That's the only that distracted him from his research, but not anything else.
Listen, if
what tore him away from his research long enough to
She was really hot.
I mean, listen, I get it.
Or maybe it was for magical advancement.
Maybe so. He did sacrifice the son, so it probably was.
Oh, okay, yeah. Probably, yeah.
So,
can you imagine being that woman? And probably wasn't very good. Anyway, moving on.
So, we're about to get to the final layer of hell.
Yeah.
But first, we're going to take a
No!
break. Sorry.
Damn it. This is my personal hell, this break.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to our second Devils episode. It's a
lot.
It's a lot, yeah. Just real quick, we are still have that affiliate partnership with Metallic Dice Games. They have lots of really cool dice and
dice trays and
dice bags and dice towers and
so much stuff for
gemstone dice.
Ooh,
oh my god,
yeah.
I know. Oh.
The offer code is Dungeonpedia, and you get 10% off your entire order. Remember, if you harass Lewin, we can make her post that unboxing video.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we still need to harass her enough to do that.
By the time this airs, we might have harassed her enough, but like...
Still harass her.
Still harass her.
Oh my god.
This is one of those times that it's okay. And that's at metallicdicegames.com, offer code Dungeonpedia.
We also have our Patreon at Dungeonpedia. We have a tier available where you can read our notes. So that way you can go back and look at the different types of devils if you forgot.
There are a lot.
Because it's been a little while and there's a lot of different kinds.
This reminds me that I need to go post the devils research notes in there.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to consider contributing to our Patreon, we would really appreciate it.
We are still working on posting our actual play podcast, Projectile Dysfunction. Still working through that since everything started to calm down a bit. But for any future updates there, you can go to our Twitter page, which is at ProjectileCast.
You can also follow us here at Dungeonpedia on Twitter and Instagram at Dungeonpedia for updates to do with Dungeonpedia and also fun stuff. Those places would be where I post that unboxing video if I get bullied enough. So there you go.
And those are also places where you could bully her to do it.
Oh, God.
That too.
Cyberbullying. You can also cyberbully me through our email at dungeonpedia.podcast@gmail.com. We accept harassment as well as episode suggestions and like any comments or questions or really anything.
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe to us wherever you get notifications of our episodes. And while you're there, if the platform allows it, rate us, give us a review. That helps out greatly. And also spreading the word, telling everyone that might be interested would be very helpful as well.
We would really appreciate it.
Or even if they're not interested.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best way I annoy my friends.
Just be that person. Also, thank you to Alexander Nakarada for the use of our theme song, Blacksmith.
And with that, let's get back to this delightfully devilish episode.
Nice.
Thanks.
All right. Not Nexus. Nessus?
Nessus. Yes.
Nessus is what it was called. I was like, it was something like Nexus.
On the final layer of hell, Nessus, Asmodeus rules. As he rules everything, though, but he's also mostly in charge there.
Yeah, it's the influence is the strongest there.
So Asmodeus is really complex and very interesting. Before I started on this infernal research, I had so little interest in him. That was changed drastically. He's his own episode in its own right, and honestly, props to all the writers who have made this guy intriguing to him.
I mean, I feel like Asmodeus could maybe even be a multi... Like, you would want to do more than one part, I would imagine.
Yeah. But, yeah. So I covered a lot in the last episode, but getting right down to it, Asmodeus wants to rule the cosmos.
Okay.
He genuinely believes that the universe would be better if he was in charge.
Of course he does.
Because he would rule it within a iron lawful fist, and he is opposed to...
The chaos, the entropy.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything else.
Pretty much. I mean, and the thing is if you take Pact Primeval into account, he is an evil man, yes, but he is not inherently opposed to good. He just thinks that it in and of itself, on its own with no evil, is dumb as shit and...
I mean, fair.
And gets you nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get... And that's the worst part about people like that, is because, like, he legitimately believes that.
Yes.
Like, he believes that you know, the universe would be better under his control, guided entirely by his principles. Like, it's not even just like a cover that he has because he wants to fuck shit up, which is how it is for some people. Like, he legitimately believes that. And I say the worst thing. I find that really interesting, but it's also like,
it sucks because you can never convince these people to see the error of their ways.
Precisely.
And that's just it. Is like, in part, it is genuinely like he is that committed and stuff, but there's also a lot of narcissism that kind of comes into play.
Yeah, exactly. It's the whole thing, like, you know.
He believes that he's the only person with enough charisma, strength, and insight to usher in this ideal future where law reigns supreme.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, if we look at almost anything that D&D shows us, it's that all of the extremes are bad.
Yeah, precisely.
Well, when you go far enough to the extreme, rather.
Yeah, exactly. Because, I mean, like, earlier we talked about, and, you know, you said that there were also kind of variations of how this was being told. But, you know, you had the Archons who were just kind of sitting on their hands.
Yeah.
You know, and Zariel was like, hey, let's go take care of this. And they were like, no, let's just let it happen. So, you know, they're sitting on their hands, which, you know, you could maybe interpret it as being because of the red tape that seems to be a theme for how the Archons do things. Anyway.
No, you're good.
Extremes are bad.
Extremes are bad.
And also, here we have Asmodeus, who's a piece of shit. So.
Yeah, I mean, in his mind, Asmodeus has been chosen by the universe to protect it from annihilation. Funny enough, do you know what what Asmodeus is the god of?
I do not.
He's the Faerunian deity of indulgence.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, as of the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide, he is the Faerunian deity of indulgence.
How?
What does Asmodeus indulge in?
Himself.
Yeah. He is obsessed with himself.
Waka waka.
I mean, I was against it when I first read it, but I mean, it's his own thing, so.
No, and like I actually had that thought before you specifically like posited the question, what does he indulge in? I was like, he indulges in his own like self-importance.
He, like, this is taken directly from Mordekainen's Tome of Foes. He's perfectly capable, and if he were any less capable, his arrogance would have been led to his undoing long ago. This just perpetuates it in his head that, like, he thinks that he is the chosen of the universe.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You know what?
That is basically the thing that I wanted to get across about Asmodeus. Is for as evil as he is and as twisted as he is, at his core, he is someone who has a lot of arrogance and a lot of beliefs about how things should be done.
Yeah. I mean, he's principled. I'll give him that.
Yes. I will say, I don't like something that was included about Asmodeus's like development, but I'm going to describe it anyways. I don't recall if it was mentioned at any point before 5th edition, but in Mordekainen's Tome of Foes, one of a few potential origins has Asmodeus against the Angels of Celestia, and he goes to court with them.
Oh, God.
Like in the last one. But the person who's in charge there is Primus, the leader of the Modrons, because he can be impartial.
Oh, okay. All right.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
And Primus basically says the angels are wrong. You're not violating the law. But he didn't punish Asmodeus for his evil ways, but he did order Asmodeus to forever carry an artifact called the Ruby Rod that would guarantee his adherence to law.
Asmodeus's Ruby Rod. Okay, sorry.
But I don't like that because I like the idea of Asmodeus being this principled guy who's also evil.
I really don't.
Like on his own will, he's lawful.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean that to me is more like, and not only compelling in general, like on a character level, but I feel like it makes more sense to me that the ruler of like the lawful evil plane it like is that way at their core.
Yeah.
Not that they are being made to be that way in some kind of way. Also, can I just say, Asmodeus, in the court of the angels, being presided over by the leader of the Modrons, that is my personal hell. That's all the lawful people all together arguing. That's my personal hell.
Yeah.
Like, that is what hell will be for me when I die.
So,
Because I'm going there probably. But
that's all I want to talk about Asmodeus in this episode.
okay, because again,
it's not just about Asmodeus.
I mean, and like you said, Asmodeus could be his own episode. But yeah that Ruby Rod's stupid, in my opinion.
The reason why he is so important to understand is that he basically started the rest of everything and established the hierarchy and everything. In several of his origins, it basically says that he started it from nothing. And as I mentioned before, the Beta Zoo specifically are deeply entrenched in that hierarchy. I want to talk a little bit about some of the alternative processes of promotion, because only once are devils chosen by chance, which is when they start.
Mm-hmm.
After that, it's all broken down and seeing what they can handle.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
So the promotion varies a lot. Some Beta Zoo are thrown into a pit of flames, and their impurities are burned away for 1,001 days. And
classic.
Yeah.
Classic purification by fire. Love it.
And this is only done to Gelyagons and Araignée because they are the only ones who can survive that.
Struggles to remember which ones those were.
The really sexy ones are the Araignée, and the Gelyagons are the cold commanders.
Yeah. I did remember those because you mentioned them at the top of this episode.
That's how you get pit fiends. The other way to get a pit fiend is directly from Asmodeus' blood.
Oh, what?
He can just create them.
Oh, that
sounds like the easier way to
That's no
go.
bueno.
But
Yeah, I mean, if Asmodeus wants it, but yeah.
I mean, I feel like there also is maybe something to the effect of, like, you know, having someone who maybe had that experience in life, but, you know, besides just like Asmodeus is like, oh, I want to make a new pit fiend, let me just prick my finger, and then all of a sudden just sprouts fully formed from the drop of his blood kind of thing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
So, just a couple of others real quick, just to talk about their society, basically. So, a Spinagon is that really cool bat one from last time.
I do remember those.
And if you're chosen to become a Spinagon, you have to fight in a gladiatorial combat with others.
Oh, God.
And the winner is then carted off and the skin peeled off its body.
Oh, God.
And then it reveals a Spinagon that has formed inside the wax-like shell.
Okay.
Yeah.
their skin is just a wax-like shell.
At that point, yeah.
That holds a Spinagon within. Okay.
So, Abishai...
There's a Spinagon inside all of us.
And Abishai that are selected to become Araignée, therefore taken from Tiamat, must submit to the Knoll of Blades, who rearrange the features of the feed to make it into basically another thing by
Cool.
sword.
Cool. Just a little cool. All right, gotcha. Also, the Abishai were the really cool, essentially devil dragons, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Because I know the whole promotion thing, but and the whole ambition. But if I were an Abishai, I'd be like, I'm good.
That's actually what most Abishai are like. But the problem is you can't really turn down a promotion.
Exactly. But yeah, just for the record, if I was an Abishai, I would be like, I'm good. I'm a devil dragon. I'm good.
There are other stories of being thrown into the river Styx and seeing if you manage to come out. Stuff like that.
It's like the whole, were they a witch? So you throw them. Except this time they're like sad when you don't come back up. They're like, oh, she wasn't a witch. Damn.
So each Beta Zoo step has a lesson attached to it.
Ooh.
So let me read those off real quick. And this comes from Planescape. It's
I love lessons.
yeah.
I love when there's a neat little bow you can put. There's a neat little lesson in the episode of the children's show to tie it all together.
Well, I say each. Each of the ones that you actually have to try for, the first couple don't really have a lesson because you're just there. So the lesson of the Spinagon is to best succeed early and avoid the trouble of dealing with the in-betweens.
Okay.
The lesson of the Abishai, through determination and clever thinking, even early mistakes can be overcome.
That's nice. That's just good life advice.
The twin lessons of the Barbazoo, savage determination drives one quite efficiently, and it takes more skill than luck to survive. The lesson of the Cockrecon, take pains to induce in others respect for a being of obvious skill. The lesson of the Araignée, cunning and creative thinking earn great rewards. The lesson of the Oceloth, learn to love and uphold the law.
Boo. Like I was pretty with it, but that one's boring.
The lesson of the Hamatula, loyalty and service earn many privileges. The lesson of the Cornagon, command is another form of service, and service leads to greater command.
Ooh.
The lesson of the Omnizoo, no matter how high you rise, there's always someone or something higher. The lesson of the Gelyagon, a thing coveted is worth the wait. The lesson of the Pit Fiend is power clarifies, and absolute power clarifies absolutely. And that's it.
Pieces alive,
Okay.
there's only passion.
It basically boils down into how to be a devil. And that's pretty much their society.
That some of those were very evocative.
Yeah.
I really liked the one about command is a type of service.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah,
It
it do be that way.
it do be that way.
It do be that way sometimes.
So other non-Beta Zoo, real quick.
Oh man,
these are
those got me. I don't know why those got me.
I'm glad. I was hoping
Like I
for
kind
that kind of
I kind of got chills a little bit. Like I'm not a lawful evil person, but I kind of got chills a little bit. Like some of those, I was like, man,
makes you think.
someone would tattoo that on their body. Fuck.
So the non-Beta Zoo devils typically come from like souls that are sold to various people.
Mm-hmm.
And it includes imps who were basically devilish familiars,
Oh, that's cute.
hellcats who served as kind of a work animal and hunters,
Mm-hmm.
and chain devils who were torturers who were created specifically from expired soul contracts.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
How does a soul contract expire?
Well, basically, you get to the point where you have to pay up your soul now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, how does it expire? Because someone's gonna die eventually.
Yeah. And this basically just it basically tells you all about a little bit about how the society is run, because I didn't have time to go into all the ins and outs. Like,
Mhm.
for hobbies, it lists sex because they don't reproduce sexually, but they like it.
Wait, does it actually?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And we already know well enough about their hierarchy and the
Yeah.
fact that their economy is based primarily in souls and gold.
That's hilarious. Like that. Like you're devils. Why do you care about gold?
It pretty.
And you
And-
know what? Good point.
And to be fair, almost every other being in the universe craves it. So if you have it, you can get something from them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. Even if it doesn't necessarily mean anything to you.
I mean, for them, it means getting souls.
Yeah. But that's it. I mean, again, this is all leading up to probably the last couple of episodes will be about the Blood War,
Mm-hmm.
which is the fight between devils and demons.
That just sounds really fucking cool.
Yeah.
But for now, that's it for devils. We'll revisit them in the future when we get to the Blood War.
Yeah. Man, Man, I gotta be honest. I did not like. Okay, I don't mean this bad, because I mean I find everything interesting, but I did not necessarily expect to find the lawful evil setup to be as interesting as it is.
I personally find it more interesting than the lawful good setup.
Yeah, because it's like hall monitors. Okay,
But I don't hate lawful good, especially after doing the episode on lawful good.
yeah.
The lawful good creatures specifically. But it was really interesting, and I want to keep going into a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I think the idea of hell being a bureaucracy is hilarious to me.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like, you know, it's hell. And again, because I think what I mentioned last time about how I think for a lot of people, there's this kind of intrinsic association between chaos and evil and between good and law that, you know, our society kind of like I feel like that's how it's presented for a lot of people in modern society. So I think that to you know, have the very strong, you know, lawful, like it's lawful and it's evil, you know, together, you know, so like they stuck to it so much. I think that makes it really interesting to me.
Yeah, no.
Because it's like it's hell, but it's a bureaucracy. It's not just like fire and brimstone chaos, you know, little devils floating or like flying around and poking people with pitchforks, you know, like it's a whole thing. I love whole things.
And I will say, having peeked already ahead at the work that I'll have to do for demons, it's
oh god,
even the way it's written is demons are so much more chaotic. I'm really excited for you guys to see the differences.
We haven't even covered demons. Fuck. There's so much evil. So much evil in the world.
Truly.
Ah.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Don't forget to follow us on our various social media platforms, all at Dungeonpedia.
Yeah, thank you for taking this trip to hell with us.
Where we will probably remain for a while.
Well, no, we're going to go to the Abyss next.
Oh.
It's very different. It's just another bad downward place.
Or is it upward?
If you have anything you would like to suggest as a topic for us to cover, feel free to email us at dungeonpedia.podcast@gmail.com.
Don't forget to spread the word to your friends,
We would really appreciate it.
family, you know,
Tell your friends who want to know about the difference between devils and demons.
Yeah.
Because it's very, very important.
And thank you all once again for listening, and we will catch you here next week on Dungeonpedia.
So is it up or down? The abyss.
Down,
Up?
all around us.
Oh, fuck. It's space.